Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Basically, this message is for the bride of Christ, especially for those who are eagerly anticipating the Lord's return and have been eagerly anticipating his return. Basically, this is a message about the faith brain versus the flesh brain. Because earlier I was just thinking, I was like, um, how do I reconcile believing that the rapture is now with from the fact that we've been through so many high watch times and I've expected the rapture to occur then, and we're still here. And so what I expected did not occur. And I thought we would be gone a long time ago. So how do I reconcile that with believing that the rapture is now? It's like, how is this different than any other time that I've believed it's now? So I was just battling with that in my head, and um, I just heard the Lord say faith, using faith. And so I was thinking about the faith brain versus the flesh, or I could say logical brain, where you use human logic, like, oh, we've been through this before, these high watch times, um, and they have not turned out the way we expect. So, therefore, these next high watch times will probably not be what we expect, using that sort of logic. Um, and also with the logical brain, usually when I'm using that side of my brain, I'm usually thinking that, oh, the rapture probably is not today because nothing major has happened, or I just don't feel like it's today, or it's basically going on your senses. What are you sensing? And since faith is not as separate from what we are seeing, it's believing, um, but not seeing, therefore making it faith. It is not going based on our senses. So, believing that the rapture is today is going against what we are sensing, because nothing really earth shattering has happened. But so, therefore, I was just thinking the logical side of my brain needs to know, when is the rapture? I need to know exactly what's going to happen and why all these date sets that have appeared to have come and gone, and what I was expecting to happen did not happen. And then I was thinking about the faith side, where just faith side was like, relax. The Lord has this. I don't know what's going to happen. I only understand in part, but the Lord, He understands in full. So even though I don't understand what is happening or necessarily what is going to happen, but the Lord understands in full. And He has this. He has all the events in our lives. He is taking care of us. We just need to trust Him, and He is taking care of us. And He is not only taking care of us, but He is widely present in the world. His signs are manifesting in the world, the signs of the times, and just having faith. Having faith that He is coming, and He is, even if the rapture doesn't happen today, then we do see His signs of what He is doing in the world. His signs are manifesting, all these birth pangs, and just so on these high watch dates, even if what we expect does not happen, the what He is doing, we can see signs of what the Lord is doing. We may not understand what He is doing, but we see signs of Him working in the world, and we can just we can find excitement in that, and just knowing that He is working not only in our life, but in the lives of those around us and in the world, and just relaxing in that and having peace and just knowing that He is coming. Because if you are rapture centric, then the Lord has revealed to you that He is coming now or soon. And so we may not have an idea of when the Lord, when that will manifest itself in the physical, but He wants us to believe that He is coming now soon. So uh, just um, just choosing to believe that. And therefore, that makes it possible He could come literally today, because um, it takes faith to believe it's today. So, um, and why not? Why wouldn't the Lord come on a day when it takes faith to believe it's today? Uh, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there will be some major event before the rapture, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe He is going to come on a day when it's going to take faith to believe it's today. So it really could be today. So just the Lord was just impressing upon me to use my faith brain. And so I encourage you all to use your faith brain instead of your flesh brain, which has to know the answers. And it is critical. And I actually consider I was thinking about the purpose of the date sets and the high watch times, and I actually consider them God's mercy toward us, because they are keeping us excited and expecting. And if the high watch times and the date sets and the dreams and the visions would all just go away, then how would we be excited for now, as in literally now? I mean, I think we would all just kind of stop watching with excitement, and just kind of go back to our lives if all the date sets and dreams and visions and words and everything would just go away. So they're God's mercy for us to keep on enduring. I remember when I used to run on the treadmill at the gym, I would say, okay, 5 minutes, I'm going to go for 5 minutes. And then at the end of that 5 minutes, I'd be like, okay, another 5 minutes, you can do it. And then at the end of that 5 minutes, I would say, okay, how about another 5 minutes? And so if I had known, and then I would actually end up going maybe 30 minutes. But at the beginning, if I told myself, hey, you're going to jog for 30 minutes, I'd be like, oh, no, I'm not. And so if we would have known we would still be here, then would have we still been excited and waiting for the Lord's return up until now? The answer is probably not. So the date sets are God's mercy toward us and to keep us excited. And of course, refining His bride through trial, and just keeping us basically separating people who do not have the faith to wait and from those who do, and just purifying the bride. And so anyway, just keep on using your faith brain and just believing, even though you may not see that the Lord's return is now, or maybe nothing in your senses that the Lord is returning now, but just believing what He's revealed to you through your personal relationship with Him. And maybe He's used other people through that to personally reveal that to you, that He is coming now, and just to have peace about it. Like, even if it doesn't physically manifest today, He is taking care of things. He is taking care of everything in your life, and He is present in the world, and His signs are being made manifest. So just being excited about seeing His signs all over the place, the increase in earthquakes and the wars, and just the different things that are happening in the world. Things that appear scary to other people are God's wake-up call to the world and Him manifesting Himself. And so yeah, just have peace about it, bride, and use your faith brain instead of your flesh brain, and just yeah, there are definitely signs pointing to now, but my flesh brain was saying we've been down this road many times before. What makes you think it's going to be now, when you've thought it's been now for quite a while now? So Um, my faith brain will makes it possible to believe it's now, and just to relax, and just to know that God has everything under control. And if He wants us to believe it's now, then it is now, and we believe it's now. It may not make sense, and it probably doesn't make sense to the rest of the world, because we've been saying now and soon for quite a while now, but God wants us to believe it's now. So it is now. The rapture is now, and He just wants us to proclaim it and believe it. It is now, and it really will happen any day now, and it could be today. So um, just have peace in that, and know that He loves you, and He is taking care of you, and He is manifesting Himself all over the place. So anyway, I love you all, and I hope you all are doing well, and see you in the air very, very soon.